Hello everyone and welcome to KALAP's first monthly well-being series. This month's series is titled Getting Back to Reality. Now we are well aware that things are not nearly close to getting back to normal, but we do know that some of you are either making arrangements or have already started going back to the office on a more regular basis. Maybe you're navigating making the decision on what you're going to do about your children and going back to school this fall. You might be practicing in a jurisdiction where maybe the courts are opening back up and you're starting to do more with respect to your cases, whether that's in person or even virtually, and you're starting to navigate those processes. And as a result, at KALAP, we thought that the month of August would be the perfect time for us to provide you with information, with resources, with discussions on building our resiliency. So when we talk about resiliency, what we're specifically focusing on is our ability to deal with our bounce back from difficult situations. So our goal is to give you information and resources to better equip you to deal with stress, to deal with anxiety, to deal with difficult situations as you navigate getting back to reality or navigate this new normal. The first lesson in the area of resiliency that we want to talk with you about is learning to acknowledge the things that we can control and accept the things that we cannot control. If we can do this, then we will have an ability to lower our stress level that is going to be extremely beneficial to you. So our exercise that I'm going to give you today in this area is actually, it involves getting out a pen and a notebook. So I love these notebooks here because they already have the lines drawn down the middle for you. But if you don't have a notebook like this, it's okay just to get out any piece of paper that you might have that's around. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to take your pen and I want you to draw a line right down the center of that page. So essentially you're making two columns. And in the first column, I want you to write things I can control. And in the second column, I want you to write things I can't control. Okay, so whatever the difficult situation is, whatever is heavy on your mind, whatever might be stressing you out, I want you to take these two columns and I want you to focus on things that matter. So things that matter in respect to things that you can control. And then writing down things that matter that are in the area of things that you cannot control. So you take a few minutes and you establish both of these lists. Then I want you to look at them and I want you to really reflect. And I want you to really take a look at the column that says things that I can control. I think what you're going to find is that our sphere of control is probably a lot smaller than maybe what we were focusing on in the beginning. Ideally, when you make a list like this and you begin to focus your time and your energy on the things you can control rather than others or other items or other occurrences that you can't control, what you're going to do is, one, you're going to become more self-aware of things. You should decrease your stress because what we're doing is we're going to strive to let go of what's in that column of things that we cannot control. And as a result, if we let that stuff go, we should also increase our happiness as we become less stressed. So if you have a situation that's difficult right now, that's weighing heavy on you, I'm going to really encourage you to do this activity in hopes that we can begin to focus our energy and then we can decrease our stress levels as well. All right, everybody, watch our social media pages, watch our website throughout the month of August because we're going to continue to give you more tips and information and resources in this area of building your resiliency.